Today in this video, I'm going to be going on and taking the Porsche GT3 RS on the track in Roblox to see what would happen. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Before we actually go to the track and race this beast of a car, we're going to quickly check out the stats and everything in the dealership menu. So let's go ahead and see what the GT3 is talking about. So let me quickly go in here and check it out. Alright, so we got two versions of the GT3. Obviously, we have the normal one and then we got the RS one. In this video, obviously, I'm going to be testing out this one right here, the RS. Here's the stats right here. Top speed 198 miles per hour, acceleration 1.96 seconds, braking 76%, handling 67%. I just realized the handling 67%. Alright, bro. We got the front that opens and then obviously the doors. Alright, pretty cool. It's not like bad and everything. We're gonna go ahead and test it out and see how it actually performs. This is my spec right here. It's like this light blue. I got the GT3 RS like in white, and then I got these brown rims, bronze rims I would say, and then blue interior. So overall it looks pretty good. Alright, so we got this vehicle right here. I also got some competitors that could compete with this vehicle right here. We got the GT2 RS. This vehicle is actually limited, so you can't really get it, but we have this to test out if we want to. And then I also have one of my favorite vehicles right here. We got the Porsche 911 Turbo S, I'm pretty sure, or no, it's the 911 Targa 4 GTS. I personally like the Turbo S because it just looks a lot cleaner, but this one right here isn't too bad as well. We're gonna quickly actually do a little top speed test between all three of these. Alright, so I'm just gonna start right here. I don't really want to go to the track or anything like that, or find a straight road to do the top speed test because they're not really the fastest, but I just want to see how fast they actually are. So it looks like we're going about 215 with the Targa S, as you guys can see. Let's go ahead and stop this, and now we're gonna go ahead and spawn in the GT2. Alright, so 215 is the max speed to beat. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. We got the GT2 now. Alright, we're going about 180, 190, okay, 200. I'm gonna boost in a second because, okay, so we're already going a lot faster. 202 miles per hour. And then right here, 232. Okay, so almost around like 235. Pretty good, not gonna lie, but 232 is the speed to beat. I don't know if the GT3 RS is capable of actually doing that because I'm pretty sure this kind of weighs more, so I don't exactly know. We're gonna go ahead and test it out right now though. Alright, so we're only going about 197, and then with boost, as you guys can see, we're going about 210. Okay, so I guess the Targa S and the GT3 is pretty much like in the same speed range, but the GT2 is actually a lot faster than both of them, which is pretty surprising because I thought the GT3 was faster. Alright, so we have made it to the track. We're gonna quickly get in the race. We got a few seconds before we actually get in the race. I think we're gonna be doing maybe 1 or 2 laps. Okay, so we got 2 laps. It looks pretty good, not gonna lie, with this spec. Alright, we're gonna see how fast we can actually finish this race in. I hope that I can actually get a good time and not like crash or anything. That's the worst thing that could happen, is like me crashing. Okay, so we're kind of sliding, which is not really good. It's gonna like decrease our time because we have to like, I don't know, have to get back on the road. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to take these corners as fast as possible, just like that. Alright, so we're kind of taking a bit of a shortcut when I'm actually like going right over here, not actually going on the main road. Alright, there we go. As you guys can see right here in the straightaway, we can just boost. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to take this as fast as possible, like that. Alright, so we're pretty much done with the first lap. We still got one more. Okay, so now we just accelerate all the way here. And now let's try to get all through here as fast as possible. Alright, come on, there we go, there we go. So far it's looking pretty good. We haven't crashed, which is good, because if we did, it would just decrease our time by so much. Like at the end of the race, we would be like 30 or 40 seconds like later. Alright, so we're gonna go on the straightaway, accelerate. Alright, brakes, and then just try to go all here. Okay, there we go, there we go. 150 miles per hour, there we go. Try to go through the checkpoints just like that. Alright, pretty fun, not gonna lie. I really like this vehicle, especially like the wing. It makes it a lot more fun. Okay, so we finished the race in 1 minute and 36 seconds. I don't know if that's good, but wait, actually best lifetime results. So for some reason, today's actually my best time. Okay, so I just beat my best record time, and then we're actually gonna go to the GT2, which is supposedly obviously the fastest. We went like 2:30 in that, so we're gonna see if we can get our new best time, record time, using the GT2 after. But let's go ahead and put the Targa S to the test and see how long it will take us to finish using this vehicle right here. This is a bit slow, but it is what it is. As you guys can see, it's also very small, so I think it can actually handle the corners a bit better. We're gonna see right now though. As you guys can see, the spec right here that I actually got is pretty nice. We're just gonna quickly go through all of the checkpoints, and once I actually get a bit further down, I'll see you guys. Alright, so it looks like I've actually just beat my record time again. As you guys can see, 1 minute and 34 seconds. This is actually insane. I don't know how I've actually never gotten a good time in this circuit race in the track, but I guess today's the day to actually get a record time. Okay, so the record right now, somehow with the slower vehicle, I'm pretty sure, or no, is the Targa S slower than the GT3? I'm not exactly too sure, but this right here is the fastest one that we're gonna go ahead and test right now. So out of the three, this right here, the GT2 is the fastest one, so we're gonna put this to the test. I don't exactly want to talk because I'm trying to get a very good time in this, so let me just quickly do this and I'll see you guys at the end. Alright, so we got a pretty terrible time. We got 1 minute and 41 seconds. I'm not really too happy with this time because there's two things that happened. I was crashing like around the walls and stuff. I went in the sand a few times and I actually missed a checkpoint, so not really good. We're gonna give it a second attempt right now. Hopefully this could go a bit better, so let's see. Alright bro, are you freaking serious right now? I just crashed at the end at the barrier. We got 1 minute and 35 seconds. Basically like 1 or 2 seconds off from actually beating or actually tying with my Targa 4 GTS time. But oddly enough, the Targa 4 GTS somehow actually got me my record time in circuit race, which is very surprising because that's supposed to be like not really like a good car, but I guess it is. I think for that vehicle, the boost is a little bit more than like the usual cars, because when I was actually doing that race, I kind of like realized that I can use the boost for that car a bit longer than like the cars that we have right here, like the GT2 and the GT3. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what other videos you guys would like to see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm out.